Hello everyone. Now we give the teaching for this week. It's still the Bardo Thodol. Today is chapter 9. This morning I got my sister's call and she said somebody take a listen to this reading and said this Bardo is just about demon. And said that Lama Jiangyang maybe practice some demon. So my sister gave me this warning, said, oh, somebody said that. It's very sad to hear about this. Why? There's several reasons. One reason is our person have a so low karma, good karma accumulation, so high the bad karma accumulations. Especially those Chinese ones. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say that because somebody says, "Oh, you're Tibetan, so you hate Chinese." No, I'm not. Just because those speech karma is so heavy involved those communities. This is the one reason I feel so sad. Another reason is sad for the Dharma itself. The Buddhism Dharma is very, very advanced teaching. It should be very popular, at least among the level of Roman Catholic, Christian, or Muslim, certainly, because they all belong to the world religions, such level. But on the contrary, now, even they live in the Western country, the Dharma is so vague. The Dharma teachings, how to say, so unpopular. So that's why a lot of person get such idea about this. They heard about the title, Bardo, that means somebody dead, passed, they got a vision. So they just suddenly got idea, oh, this is teaching about demon. So that Lama give that teaching, so that Lama is practice demon. Oh, my goodness, I feel very sad about this. It's not for myself, it's for everybody. Because Bardo Thodol is the main course for all Tibetan Buddhism, even for Galu. Yeah, special for Nyingmapa. Because this Tantra is the main teaching from Guru Rinpoche himself. But actually, for those 2,000 years, most of the person forgot it. We just heard about the titles. Then they labeled this Tantra as the demon's teaching. It's very, very sad. The third reason is this is the human nature that everybody try to label others very easily, very quickly, and without any even tiny thinking. To think about their talk will cause a very heavy karma burden for himself or herself. They didn't think about that. They just try to blah, 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 blah. Then, they didn't realize their speech, their body action, their mind, even just the mind thinking, will cause a very heavy burden on the karma for himself or for herself. In the near future, maybe tomorrow, or maybe tonight, or maybe next generations, or maybe for their children. They didn't think about that. And that issue, mainly the main issue of Bardo Thodol. Right? Why we give a Bardo Thodol twice? Last time, 2 years ago, we give Chinese version. Now we give English version. And the English version is more details. Why? Because The Bardo means the period somebody passed, give up this human body, this period. And before they get new incarnation, before they get new body, how they get this Bardo period body, or Bardo period visions, or Bardo period, you can say torturing situation. Why? Because of the karma. When they have their perverse life, they do a lot of things, good or bad. Before this perverse, there's a lot of innumerable perverse life. Because of their speech, because of their body action, or because of their mental thinking, even just the mental thinking. Those mind, speech, and body action, we call three doors, cause a lot of karma, good or bad karma involved. And with the affection of the time, this affection multiplied several times, or several million times. So at first, maybe just the one tiny bad words out of your mouth. Then, if we cannot do the repentance, if we cannot clear these karmas, with the affection of time, with the flow of time, then it's double, 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 double until now. So, the Bardo Thodol is a very, very important teaching from Guru Rinpoche. Why? Because everybody will face the death for ourselves. But we didn't know exactly time when we should go. Exact the method how we should go, and exact place where we should go, where we should get the new life, or what kind of life we should get. Yeah. So that's why after I got it talking from my sister, I said, wow, Dharma teaching is very, very important, because it's a very urgent thing for everybody, because most of the person cannot get opportunity to hear about that. Even somebody get this teaching, some bad idea out of their mind, they didn't say, wow, this is so valuable teaching. On the contrary, they think, whoa, that is teaching for the demons. For my idea, there's no opportunity to connect it, those two things together. But it's true, somebody speak that. So it's very, very sad. That's why I want to talk about those demon issues for today. Because Bardo, the after death period, somebody said those Bardo life, you can say like a demon. Somebody said the Bardo life, your Bardo body, is just the demon himself. Somebody said when we give up this body, when we dead, immediately we change into a demon. Yeah, it's very, very, but it's rare. It's not rare idea for those guys, especially for the senior guys, because they think, oh, now we are humans. When we die, we automatically change into a demon. Then the demon hang on your place, the temple, whatever it is. So they will hurt somebody else. Yeah. If that Lama monk always talk about this, so they need some guy to practice demons. They ask a demon to do something, to bring some money, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I think it's how to say, why we practice Manjushri, why we practice Buddhism, Dharma, because the Dharma itself is the truth, right? It's the reason. So Buddha himself is the reason. What's the vision? Vision is the sword to conquer the unknowing. Somebody translate as ignorance. Somebody translate unknowing. Actually, ignorance is I try to ignore something by my intention. But unknowing is I didn't notice that, so I didn't know it. Right? But vision is a very good tool to cure off this ignorance, to let you know what's the truth, the word it is. The true word it is the Buddha. So this word, samsara word, just like a dream, like a miracle. Behind the surface of a miracle or dream, it is Buddhahood. Somebody said, well, you always say the Buddhahood is too far for us. But you should know the Buddhahood is the cover of everything, everyone inside. The Dharma Dhatu is the highest state. Within them is the Sanghogakaya. Within them is the Nimanakaya. Nimanakaya is our word now. The Sanghogakaya is the word of these gods, the angels, the protectors, the deities, those kind of existence. So it's one by one by one, like 3 circles. The large circle is Buddhahood. The medium one is the Sanghogakaya. The small one is Nimanakaya. And we are the tiny part of Nimanakaya. So you should know we are already in the Buddhahood. But we get some coverage. You cannot declare yourself we already in the Buddhahood. What is the coverage? That is ignorance. That is unknowing. So we can say, besides us, we should first accept there's a lot of other existence. Of course, that exists including the demon. Yeah. The day before yesterday is the Holy Man. Yeah. And before the Holy One is the demon day for those Western culture, Eastern culture. Somebody burn the clothes for their ancestors, burn the foods for their ancestors. I'm Tibetan called like a sun, like a sun. But sun can divide 2 parts: one in the morning for the deity and the gods, one at night for those ancestor things. But we cannot just declare that when they pass away, we automatically change in demon. No. We just automatically created a Bardo body. But that Bardo body is not a demon itself. Because the demon is the one of the 6 trillion beings. And it will be born at the end of Bardo, or 3rd Bardos. If that guy have very bad karma involved, so after the final judgment, maybe he will falling down. When they falling down the ground, they find it out, they get their conscience, then they get the body of demons. We also call ghost. And 95% of ghosts involved those samsara kaya words. You can say samsara kaya word, but especially involve human words. But ordinary person cannot saw it, cannot catch it up, but still involved in our world. But we should say, Bardo Thodol is not a teaching for those demons or ghosts specifically. They get their currents at the final 3rd Bardos. If they get their, reimbursed as the demons or ghosts, their life is very, very, very long. We use a container, such big, to get those bees each time we burn it, right? Each bead means 100 years. So this container, you should calculate how many beads, and you should get 100. Then final finger is the long life for those demons or ghosts. So their life is very, very long. So means their suffering is so long. It's very long. As a Dharma practitioner, as a follower of Guru Rinpoche, as a follower of Buddha Shakyamuni, we should create our compassion to them. Because some of us have the chance to be reborn as the demons if we didn't clear our karma. Yeah, no one can 100% sure. No, I must be reborn as the God or good family in the humans. No, you cannot make sure that. Unless you make sure you clear all your bad karmas. Yeah, so that's why we can suppose maybe some parents of us in the previous life now fall into that realm of demons. So, as a Dharma practitioner, as a good Lama, as a monastic Dharma practitioner, or as a good student, as a layperson student, Dharma practitioner, they should give up compassion for those things. Like yesterday, I go to Yang, I give some coin to the homeless. I always post at the mercy, right? Yeah, give mercy. It's a very good word from Christian. Give mercy. Give mercy to those homeless. Give mercy to the demon or human beings. Give mercy to your brother, sister, your families, your wife, husband, your daughter, son, your parents, grandparents. Why? They are equals. Because you cannot make sure that those demon beings is not the parents in your previous life. So that's why each night I will give some food outside to that corner. Before I give food, I will chanting. After I say, now I do late at night. Because those kind of fog is so heavy. That means a lot of demons exist in these fogs. Why they hang out with us? Because they are hungry. So that's why we call hungry ghost. Because their beings existence is like very big stomach, but very thin throat. Each kind of food, every kind of food, they cannot take because they want to take, they thirst, want to take some water, they're hungry, want to take some food, the bread, something like this. When they drink it, when they eat it, through the throat, they are burning out like a fire, so hurt themselves. And they cannot get anything for their stomach. Unless you pray for them, you chanting for them. You chanting, use your energy, you chanting, put that energy in that food or water. Then, chanting the Buddha, Bodhisattvas, or other protector gods to transfer those kind of food or water into Amrita. Then that ghost, hungry ghost, can get food, can get this nutrition. And this kind of hungry ghost will protect. Like the payment for us. So that's why it's a Dharma practice. It's very, very important. In the morning, in the daytime, we offer to Buddha, Bodhisattvas, or protector gods, angels. At night, don't forget to donate some food or water to those ghosts or human beings. And please remember, don't always laugh at them. Somebody, especially those guys, always laugh at those. See, that guy was catch up by a ghost. See, that guy is a ghost itself. See, that guy, blah, blah. See, that guy, no. If you call or visit them, oh no, it's just joke. No, it's not just joke. That means in your mind, you look down there. You think they are just like a beggar. You are higher because you are human. If you always think about that, those ghosts will catch you up. Because those ghosts all have superpower. They can read our mind. So mind karma is very important. Somebody said, no, I didn't speak it out. I didn't fight to them. I just think about, I want to curse him, I want to curse her, I want to blah, 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 blah. Yeah, those guys always curse. Oh, I will curse you, blah, 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 blah. He didn't realize this kind of words already make very bad karma on them. If they didn't do the repentancy, that karma will accumulate. First a very tiny bowl, then a very big bowl, step by step by step. It's very hard. It's very hard. Because after the final incarnation, rebirth, every one of us have to choose the new body or new life. Nobody can hang on in a battle time. Somebody said, no, I just hang on. I don't want to, I refuse to go. You have no power to refuse to go. You have to choose. If you always hang on, you always gotta stop. Maybe you say, no, I don't want to go. But actually, at that time, you already go to the ghost realms. Because this kind of things, I want to go, or I don't want to go, is kind of thinking. And this kind of thinking just stop the future process in the battle time. You automatically jumped into the final state. And this kind of thinking that I don't let it go make you the battle body very heavy. Because when even now we are a living person. We always think about something. We cannot let it go. You think about that, you think about that, always think about that. Just cannot let it go. At this time, you will find it out. You cannot fall asleep at first. Then you cannot eat. Then you cannot go to washroom. You cannot, walk. You cannot run. Why? Because energy get blocked. Just because you always hang on with these ideas. When you hang on these ideas, all the energy just go to brain and like a note. And if you always hang on with that, you cannot let it go, the ball just change, bigger. So you will feel headache. Because those kind of thinking ran out of your all energy within your whole body. And that's area applied to the body because the body is pure energy body. There's no meat and blood. The energy can go very fast. If that body always think about, no, I don't want to go there, I don't want to go, blah, blah, blah. I want to always stay there to hold my luxury house. It's several million. Oh, my beautiful wife. Oh, what blah, blah, blah. So, your energy just get these ideas. All the energies go to this. Then you can find it out. The body get very heavy. It's falling down. It's falling down. It's falling down. But if the body falling down, it's not good news for the body. Because the body is like, combine the space and time together state. That state, it combine them together. If the body is too heavy, so it cannot going up, it automatically falling down after the judgment. Then the falling down, the result is to the bad incarnation, bad rebirth. So that's why don't always call the demons or the ghost, the blah, blah, blah. Don't always see that words. Don't always think about that. Don't always label others as those things related. Because when you always think about that, all words is you speak it out, then the Dharma will always hang on with you. And this hang on cannot be stopped unless you do a very big repentancy. Otherwise, those karma always hang on within your alayas. And this alayas will get infection after that guy passed away. In the Bardo time, especially after the first Bardo into the vision Bardo, those karma were coming out. If you ever always hang on this word, always hang on with these ideas, so you cannot recognize the Buddha's appearance, Bodhisattva's appearance. You always hang on those light. Because please remember, I give those teachings. At the first, or at the second, or at the third, whatever the Bardo it is, when the Buddha light coming out, the sixth realm light will hang on with the Buddha's light. The Buddha's light is very shiny, very bright, very pure. But six realms is very like a green, like a fog, those things. But they hang on. The main part is Buddha light. Surrounding area is those six realms. So you should say, if you always hang on those ideas, always get the by there to others, at that time, for example, the ghost human beings is like a fog, or human beings is like the dark rat, like blood, dark rat, will attract you. Then you will jump into that fog light. Then you jump the falling Bardo state, automatically get reborn as a ghost. So that's why we should know everything depends on our heart. Why? Because there's a lot of choice. But within the choice, you should find it out. It just depends on yourself. The Buddha light is here, shining one. The ghost light is here, like a fog. Right? This is the first Bardo. The second vision Bardo is the Buddha light, Buddha vision, so big, so strong, so powerful. And besides, as a tiny one. Also followed. But you should choose which one you want. But for the common person, you cannot choose. The choices come from your karma accumulation, not just from your mind. Because at that time, your mind do nothing. All the subconscious or unconscious make the final decision. So that's why when we're still alive, we always think about the Buddha. Think about protector God, the angels. We always think about the Bodhisattvas. Don't always think about those bad things, demons, ghosts, that it is. We always speak like Buddha's mantra. Don't always speak that ghost things, label them, label others. Say ghost, somebody catch it up, oh, blah, 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 blah. No, don't say such bad things to others. It's just like chanting. The good chanting is we always chanting, pray for Buddha to save us. So you always think about Buddha's vision. You always chanting their name, angel's name to save us. Then finally we can get these free states. But your daytime, your lifetime, you always label us like a demon, the bad guys, or blah, blah, blah. That means you always think about that demons. You speak of them. It's kind of speak like a calling. So that's why I remember some words from Bible said that if you speak the name of Jesus Christ will appear. If you speak that demon words, the demon will appear in front of you. So that is the truth. Apply the same to us. So that's why we always think about the Buddha's nature, Buddha's vision first. Speak, call the Buddha, chanting the Buddha's name, chanting Buddha's mantra. Think about the Buddha's mind in us. And then you will find out that everyone is Buddha. You say, all you guys are Buddha. So I feel so happy because I found out the goodness of everybody. But those guys always think about, oh, that guy is too bad. Yeah, he is a demon. Or at least, oh, he is catch up by demons. This kind of word, this kind of thinking, you will find out, oh, that guy truly is too bad. You always catch up the bad ideas of some guys. You always feel, oh, that guy is bad, so I should be careful. I should be keep some distance. I should be blah, blah, blah. But this negative energy is following you. Because you always catch up negative ideas. Then negative ideas will catch up. Then you get influenced by negative ideas. Then you're falling down to this state. Then somebody, oh, they're actually a bad guy. Because he always sees the bad guys. He always sees the bad ideas of others. For some time, it don't need to very long time, yes, because those kind of areas are polluted area. If you always think about the bad ideas of others, you will find it out. Someday, you'll find out yourself get the same characters. Then others will look at you like those things. That is the mind power. And that mind power is not just the pure thinking. Mind power, or we can say conscious power, consciousness power, is kind of energy situation. Combine your mind and combine the physical energy together. So that's why our Tibetan Buddhists always say, take a look at your mind, take a look at your speech, and take a look at your body. And even the Mahayana also see that. In the Diamond Sutra, they said this. Take care of yourself. Always take care of yourself. The Buddha said. The Buddha said. His student asked Buddha, how can we be a good Dharma practitioner? The Buddha said, take care of yourself. The student asked, how? The Buddha repeated, take care of yourself. The student asked a third time. The Buddha said, take care of yourself, your mind first. Take care of your mind. Somebody translate, take care of your heart, but actually heart is your mind. Heart, not the physical heart, it's your mind. Because the heart and the brain contained together is our heart. It's our mind, sorry. Yeah. Heart chakra and eyebone chakra together is our mind. This for the peaceful days, this is for the last 40 days. Combine them together. So that's why a Tibetan call this adidu. The central channel is adidu. This part adidu we call gedang. Gedang adidu means pure. It's natural pure. Everybody, this part is the natural pure. Why? Because this part is covered by our mind. The heart chakra, throat chakra, and eyebone chakra together is our mind. So we're finding out how to control it by your throat chakra. So that's why yesterday I told you about that, just by chanting. If you feel angry, and this kind of anger, you cannot control it. So chanting, just let it go, chanting. Don't look at your mind, look at your breathing. Yeah, it's Dinobas. The Sahara is the, forget your chanting, forget your throat, forget your breathing. You can breathe whatever you want, but look at your mind. But it's highly meditation state. It's very hard to achieve. It's a trance state. But easy especially for the newcomer, it's easy to catch up your breathing because we can control it. Right? Now I said, I don't want to say, I seal my mouth. So you can say, so you can control it. But you can just, no, I don't want to think about, you cannot control it. You said, I don't want to think about, now you think about the idea. I don't want to think about it. Right? When you always think, no, I don't want to think about it, I don't want to, you got crazy. Yeah. But you can control your breathing. I don't want to talk, so I can stop the talking now. So stop. Make your breathing get a tiny one. Especially, this teaching from Greek Seal, Greek Mahasil, Mahamudra. First, control your, I don't know how to say, your big breathing, Maha breathing. So that means your speech. Then control your tiny breathing. That is your tiny, like those breathing. Then control most tiny breathing, like your mind. Because your mind got breathing. Yeah, you can try. If you want to completely control your mind, you can control your breathing. For example, by this. You turn off, you look close this nostril, just leave another one. You can feel your mind get different ideas. Then get this one. Get another ideas. Then get this one. Another idea. Yeah, this is Mahamudra. Yeah. I practice a lot when I take a retreat. Yeah, we call it 9-branch Buddha way practice. Each night, I've told you this, right? This one. That is left and right channels. You control the left and the right channels, can go. And control a different measure. You can leave some part, or you completely block it, or open it completely, and block it again, and blah, 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 this. So you can try. Then you can find it out, your mind, step by step, you can control your mind. Yeah, the mind and lady get converged, the left and right channels. So we can say by this, our thinking idea is so important in our Bardo life. But how to change it? Because your thinking is like a habit. Our Bardo time, the maximum is the 49 days. You cannot change your habit in just the 49 days because that habit, you didn't get up only in one life, maybe in several hundred lives. That habit is so strong. So how to change it? By chanting. So that's why the Bardo Thodol is the topic of our teaching. Not just the Bardo. Yeah, please note, I will repeat it. Not just the Bardo. It's Bardo and Thodol. So don't say that stupid words about Bardo Thodol is the demon teaching. Yeah, that is very, very heavy bad karmas. You should know our teaching is Bardo and Thodol. Bardo, it just gives the explanation that this period of time situation. Your Bardo body situation, the vision, your Bardo body will catch it up, or what kind of things you will meet it. We also give the measure to save ourselves, is the Thodol. What's the means Thodol? Thodol means mantra. So always think about your mantra. If you get that mantra, you can save yourself. Or if you cannot get this mantra, so your family will invite some lama, accompany your dying process, all your clothes, remains, all your some pillows, your clothes, your mat, whatever it is, can give you some opportunity to catch up those teachings from those lamas. It's very, very, very important because it's the only one master can see you. Only the mantra can walk into the Bardo state. Of course, some light also can apply. I mean, the temple's light or fire, specific burn for them. We can get this, but it's like this, how to say, indicator, like I don't know how to say that, the light in the ocean for the ship. What's that?
A lighthouse.
Yeah, lighthouse. Yeah, our tiny light for the Bardo body, like a lighthouse in the ocean. Our fire or smoke puja outside, that smoke is like nutrition, like a big dinner for that beings, for that Bardo body. But they just help. We cannot be saved by just light or that smoke. But mantra can help them to see that. Because when you chanting the mantra for them, they can hear about that. And this kind of mantra not just to be received by your ear, but received by your body itself, especially heart or mind. Then your mantra will clear the karma for the body body. So that's why we can do the chadu for someone who passed away. When you do chadu, we just use this. It's the rest, right? This is another piece. Write a name on there. The chanting, then do this. Blah, 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 blah. Always do the chanting 100 syllables, chanting others to clear it. But the name, that guy is here. But it's the empty one. So I use the rest to clear it, like a ringing. Because it's not just ordinary rest. The chanting, we offer this for a long day, the chanting, and we use a lot. Yeah, and you can feel it. At first, when you take this, they think, oh, you beat me. You try to hurt me. They feel angry. And then, when they heard the chanting, whatever it is, then feel comfortable, relax. Then like a take shower for a baby. The baby, it's so nice. Yeah, then falling down, falling asleep. Then their body get I don't know how to say that, released. Got light. Let's go. Yeah. How? The theory apply just by your chanting. Because your chanting got your energy. And your energy, not just your Lama, Jianyang's energy. It's the Mahagala's energy, it's the Manjushi's energy, it's the Buddha's energy, it's Guru Rinpoche involved because we have a mandala. Not just my power, I have my power. We also borrow those Buddha's power. Then to this one and chanting blah, 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 blah. Even by this so huge power, we still need several times. 7 times at least. Each week we do this, each week we do this, each week we do this. Then it's gone. So don't forget and don't separate the Bardo Thodol apart. You should combine them together. First, you should know the vision, the theory, the light, what kind of light, what kind of form, what kind of formation, what kind of the vision, the Buddha, Bodhisattvas, protectors, God, the angels, the Dakinis, whatever. You should know all the details. Right? And it's not enough. If you want to save yourself, or if you want to save others, if you're a Lama, you want to see others, you should know it's not enough. You should get the power. Use the power. And you should borrow the power from Tanka statues, from Mandela, the Buddha's power. Combine them together. Then wash all the karma as much as you can. Wash all the negative energy, the negative ideas from that Bardo body. Clean. Give them introduction. Give them the peace. Let them go. And by this road, give the ring of Amita always. Give the indicator, give that lighthouse, give the nutrition, and give your power to them. Then they can go. For us, for For me, we can say, I don't want to talk to others. For me, for our mandala, this temple is very tiny, but mandala is huge. Yeah, this Lama is a law, but mandala is great. So, if somebody needed help, I can improve 2 levels. Yeah, but it's not as outside those senior ladies talk about. Oh, you pay some money, you invite someone to chanting you, then you can go to the Pure Land. No. The Chaldu is this. If that guy have to go to the hill beings because of their own bad karmas, without help, he can go to the human, but it's not good families. Yeah. That's a fact. Don't just say, oh no, I'm to pay $200 to some guy. Then that guy will let me to go to Pure Land. It's a fairy tale. Yeah, even you pay 2 million. No one can 100%, you can go to Pure Land. Right? Buddha's cousin go to hill. Yeah, Tibetado, you know it, this story. Yeah, because he tried to separate the Sangha. He tried to kill Buddha several times. He tried to pollute the Dharma. So it's very heavy bad karma involved. Even Buddha Shakyamuni himself cannot save his cousin from the hill. Why? Because of their own karma involved. Yeah. So the karma is a karma. Try to clear it, or give others some opportunity to help to clear it. Yeah, that is a theory. That's all for today, this week. Thanks. Banjabawa Mahasamya Sadhu